Known for its rich Belgian influence and dedication to quality, Cuver specializes in a fantastic array of craft beers. Here to share more about their family-owned brewery and tap room, we have the brewmasters, Jan and Hendrik. Hey, guys.
Hey,
so good to have you. I am so excited. You can't see it, but we've got lots of beers here on the table, so we're going to do lots of tasting. First, can you all tell me a little bit about Cuver?
Yeah, so we moved with a family from Belgium back in, that's 12 years ago.
Wow.
And then I missed the Belgian beer, so I started home brewing. And then Hendrik watched me busy and helped me out. So he got also passionate about it. And then we sent him off to a college in Ghent in Belgium. And that's where he got a master's degree in biochemistry. So he understands all the science behind that stuff. And then when he graduated, there was a brewery for sale. So we just said, let's do it.
Wonderful.
And start bringing part of our Belgian culture and heritage to the Bay people. So the Bay people can start drinking like a Belgian.
Start the real drinking.
And that doesn't refer to quantity. It refers to diversity and quality.
Yeah, quality. Yeah. Love it. Wonderful. And where is the brewery?
So we're located in Windsor, which is just north of Santa Rosa for anyone who's wondering. So yeah, go up there, have yourself a nice, fun time. There's plenty of wineries, breweries to go around, so it's a great place to visit.
Very cool. Okay, so you have this major degree that helps you understand how beer works, how it tastes, all the things that go into it. Tell me a little bit about what that was like to learn about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great experience just being in Belgium just by itself. I mean, there are so many beers to explore. I mean, it's a never-ending list. I try to get a new beer in me every day, and I did not cover all the bases. But yeah, I mean, it was incredible. And you just get to dive deep and see what makes Belgian beer so special and really develop a palate for the taste. I really think that's essential.
Okay, so what is the difference in Belgian beer taste versus maybe what Americans would typically be drinking?
So one of the big things about Belgian beers is the yeast strain. And sometimes when other brewers here start talking about it too, it's the yeast. It's the Belgian yeast. And we have tons of different kinds. But one of the most important aspects of it is that the yeast flavor is a big part of the overall flavor profile, but you really want to touch all the bases. So we're exploring malt flavor, yeast flavor, and hop flavor, whereas a lot of American beers choose to pick a lane and stick with that.
Oh, so, yeah. I see. You guys cover all of it.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Well, we've got a lot of beer on the table here. Do you guys want to tell me a little bit about what the different ones are that we're looking at?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, we kind of brought a little bit of everything. We make a ton of different beers, and it really showcases the diversity of Belgian beers. You know, we stick between 4% beers all the way to 10% and up. So we actually have a little bit of a lineup going here, so we might as well dive right in it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so our first beer here that we have is our Pepperwood Saison. So there we go. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
So this is a Belgian farmhouse ale. And that's usually made with spices or fruits even, and you kind of want to stick to local things. So we use Sonoma County grown bay laurel as well as Meyer lemon peels.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so it's a very nice diverse little flavor packet. You got some pepper from the yeast in there, and it's only 4.8% alcohol, so it's nice and drinkable. It's a great lunch beer.
Okay,
they're actually from our backyard.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's so special. Yeah, that's a good question is, what is it like to have this so connected to your family?
Oh, it's incredible.
It's a whole family-operated business. Yeah. So actually, his fiancée, now his wife, then actually is the Cushings. And then the Cushing and the Verspex together makes cuvée.
Yeah, that's
which
what the name
also
is,
means to ferment in Old French.
Oh, very cool.
So he's actually Mr. Cuvée now.
There's the name. Wonderful. Okay, let's get on to the next beer, guys. And what are we drinking here?
So this is a special for the month. This is our Pink Boots collab beer, the By Her Bootstraps, which won gold last year at the California State Fair. And it's a beer we make for Women's History Month.
Oh.
And yeah, we work with the Pink Boots Society, which is a nonprofit that represents women in the fermentation industries. So this is a white IPA, so it's a really light, hoppy beer.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll
smell.
Yeah, there's a lot on the nose, beautiful hop aroma, a lot of grapefruit, a lot of tropical fruit.
Yes.
But when you drink it, you know, you'll notice that it doesn't finish bitter, you know, which is lovely to have one of those IPAs.
So yummy. Yeah. Yes. I'm having another sip. Okay. I've never smelled my beer before, but it smells
it's important.
delicious.
Yeah, it is super important. That's one of the reasons too. We usually put our beers at pretty high carbonations because that's half of the experience. You want those bubbles to bring those flavors to your nose, and that's just a big part of the experience.
And the head, Belgian beers come with a head on them, and that's part of it, just to get all those aromas.
Exactly. So good to know. I'm learning so much. All right, what have we got next?
Moving on.
Favorite.
Okay, your favorite. Okay, this one's darker, so tell me about this one.
This is a quadruple.
Okay.
So it's like we call double-double. It's a dark abbey-style ale. It's a sipping beer.
Okay.
So it's 10.4. You're ready for a nap after.
Okay, I'll take a small sip. Good thing my workday is about to end. All right, let's taste it. I took a very small sip, but it doesn't taste like too aggressive.
No,
it still tastes really, really yummy. This could be trouble.
Yes, it's very palatable. Yeah, but you get just a ton of flavor. Like this beer brings decadence, and that's part of what kind of covers up that alcohol you don't even notice. But yeah, there's a lot of chocolate, prune notes in there too, stone fruit, coffee as well. So great dessert beer.
Wonderful. I want to get to all of them, so let's get to the last one. Tell me about this.
So this is our triple. So this is one step down from the quad, but as you can see, it's a golden ale.
Okay.
So different flavor profile, but still made in a very traditional Abbey-style way.
Okay, let's taste. Yeah, this is kind of in between colors of the three we had before. Okay, that's good too. So what flavors should people be getting here?
Some vanilla, some really light caramel, and a little bit of apricot in there as well, which is always very nice to find.
All right, guys. Well, if people want to come visit you, tell us again where they can do that.
Yeah, please come visit us in Windsor, but also please remember, we distribute across the whole Bay Area, so you can find places to get our beer just about anywhere you find on that Cron 4 map.
All right.
And look for the tap handle that looks like a woodpecker.
Love it. Beautiful. Well, cheers, guys. Thank you so much for coming on today. Cheers.
Thanks
to learn
for having us,
more.
Rachel. Cheers.
Yes.
You can head to liveinthebay.tv.